year 2 of the offense, how you feel like everyone's picking it up, and how is it? Is it a little smoother, or how's it going on offense?
Smoother, yeah, that's a good word to use. I mean, we're also able to get deeper into plays. I mean, we're not just learning about what we're doing; it's learning about what the offense is doing and what we're trying to get done with these plays. Like last year, we were all kind of just trying to get the plays down and like, hey, I've got to do this on this play, but now it's like, oh, I've got to do this on this play because he's doing that. And with this coverage, it's like you're all starting to talk about that, and you're able to understand it better. Like I can have a conversation with the receiver and be like, "Oh, you saw this, so that's why you did that." And then we can go to the quarterback and say, "We saw this, that's why we did that." And if we're wrong, we're wrong. Like we'll say that, but then if we're on the same page, the quarterback starts saying, "Oh, this is where they're coming." So when we see these looks, we can get on the same page.
That deeper layer of understanding that you're kind of getting to, how has that kind of just like opened up the, you know, box of possibilities, I guess, for this offense?
Yeah, it definitely makes it more like we have the opportunity to improve in that and have those bigger plays. But I mean, that's just going to come down to us doing. We all got to be on the same page, and that's with any offense. I mean, or any defense too. If you're not on the same page, someone messes up, it can ruin something. So that's why you're trying to build that trust. You're really trying to learn, so you can improve on these running these plays into these coverages, running these plays into these fronts. So it's just kind of understanding all that and realizing that you all have this role, and this role is important, even if you might not be getting the ball against that coverage. You can be clearing someone out, or you could be blocking someone very important on that play when you might not think so. So it's just understanding how everyone ties into each other.
With Mark not being able to like take live reps during spring, have you guys kind of built that chemistry just through the spring and since he's been able to come back?
Asking him what he saw. I mean, that's very, like, he was behind in the spring, like, asking him, what'd you see on that play? He has no one running into him, so he's not worried about taking a shot or scrambling. So he really can see it and go through his process without anyone being in his lap. So, I mean, just asking him and being like, hey, what'd you see on this play? Like, why wasn't I in the right spot? And he'd be like, oh, please, blah, 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 I thought. So it's stuff like that. He could be like, oh, you want to get in this window rather than that back window. And then that goes to all that other stuff of how you can release better and stuff.
Using him as that kind of perspective, what's your early impression of him before we've gotten to see him really take live snaps in Kinnick or anything like that?
You can tell he's played a lot of football. He's got, I mean, it's his sixth year now, so he's got a little bit under his belt. So yeah, he's very good at communicating with it, and he's open to communicate about it, which is big. So yeah.
How as pivotal as that on-field chemistry is when you have a guy you've never met as of 8 months ago? What has kind of been that process like, building chemistry off the field so the trust is there more on the field?
I mean, I feel like it's just like on the field we talk about him, but off the field it's just like hanging out with him.
Yeah.
I mean, just like going to lunch with him, like on the weekends, watching movies, like stuff like that. Just like being around, and that's all the new guys. Like Hank too. I mean, those new transfer. I mean, everyone's Sam. Like all those guys, you just got to get to know them because that's really how your trust builds. Like you can trust them on the field, and then when you trust them off the field, that's where you really get that connection. It's fun. Like really trusting and hanging out with the guys that you play with. I mean, it's a good time. So I mean, just going through that process.